Shall we begin? Huh. Shall we begin? Huh? Your dogs. So I wasn't even going to address this guy because he's beneath me, right? I had addressed him a couple years back. Monty, the mock lord, right? He's beneath me. But this guy's been talking about me for a while. And apparently, somebody told me something about a video that he was mad that I was getting that Diddy was homosexual actions, right? Peep the move, right? I want you to understand, son. Sit back and analyze, son, right? I was 15 years old. So Monty, the mockeroid, you want to put me on trial for the actions of a 15-year-old? Yeah, I just want to address some of the things that you've been saying about me, right, in your little video. I was 15. The man was like a father. He was like a father, right? So you want to hold me accountable for my actions, but you don't want to hold Diddy accountable, right? I see. I peeped the move, right? I was 15 years old. See, I relate. I gotta explain something. I relate to Cassie because Monty, you don't understand. You ain't never been 15 dealing with a man who had killers, multiple niggas from Bronx River who put you to death. You understand? I relate to Cassie. You understand what it's like to be orgasmed on. And I heard what you said, right? That Ben Bottle was in my butt. And, you got to understand something, right? I said it before, and I'm going to reiterate it again. Ben Bottle has never penetrated me. Ben Bottle has never put anything in my mouth, right? And I'm not defending Ben because Ben is a monster, but I have never known Ben to put his dick between somebody's thighs and just walk off and not clean it up. I don't want to give you too much information because, I ain't got to explain nothing, but every time Ben orgasmed on my thighs, he wiped it up. So that was one of the good aspects of the man. Like I said before, Ben was not always bad. Okay? But you want to say that he put it in my butt, right? But as I said before, Dan Bonner knew. He was smart enough to know. He was a smart pedophile. He was smart enough to know that if he had put it in my butt, that I would have to explain that. I would have to answer them questions that my mother would ask. So he never did that, right? But I gotta explain all this to you. So once again, like I said, you were beneath me. I don't know you. Like dogs, like you've been making videos about me for years, and I never respond to you. And it's funny, that you keep defending pedophiles like Africa Bambaataa. Possibly Diddy. We don't know. I gotta be fair. We don't know if Diddy really touched kids or not, right? But he has a pattern of behavior. But I just want to get on here and clear that up, Dawson. I ain't got nothing to explain to you. It's you over there with your little channel that got deleted. You was at 30,000 subs that you got off of me, right? Keep the move, right? Now you at 700, barely getting any views. God don't like ugly. Now he certainly don't like you because I've never seen anything that looks just like you, bruh. Oh yeah, and before I get off this video, I just want to say one more thing. You keep bringing up the time that I had spoke about letting the handicapped man suck me off, right? Well, I'm going to drop a little bombshell on you. You see, the dude in the wheelchair, he was actually Ron Savage. See, I didn't want to say this, because, the situation, already made me look bad. And like Allah has said, Muhammad, peace be upon him, hide your flaws. But it was B Stinger, was the handicapped man who sucked me off back in the day. Bam made me put my penis in his mouth. The reason he was in a wheelchair is because, the zoo had ran a train on him last night. I mean, the night before, and he couldn't walk. They tore his asshole out the frame. Pause. But, and B Stinger, I'm telling the truth, right? I'm just keeping it all the way funky. I'm keeping it real, keeping it a buck, right? But, yeah, this is what I want to say. Like I told you years ago, Monty, behind every Hassan Campbell, there's a Monty Woodgrain trying to steal his shine, right? But, yeah, that's all I want to get on here and say. I shouldn't even address this fool. Shouldn't even address this sucker. But you might have to do it, right? I just want to clear it up. Bam has never put it in my butt. And it's a shame that you're over here defending a man who's pissed down witness throats. They're trying to hold me accountable for my actions at 15. I told you, by the time I was 15, I was already broken in. He thought me. He thought me. He never stuck it in my butt. He thought me. I already be broken in. When I was 15, that B Stinger said, one thing that B Stinger said, I didn't know what jerk it was. All I knew was how to beat bitches aside the head with Hennessy bottles. I'm done, man. Peep the move, right? Dogs.